Still no daylight savings time, huh? Some days it's a struggle to even get outside. I'll admit, I have more good days now than bad. Some, it's just a struggle. Don't think you're alone. You're not. What is up, my friends? Good morning. It is an absolutely beautiful Monday morning here in Arkansas. You got to breathe all the way in and all the way out, especially if you're having anxiety. All anxiety really is your brain stopping you from breathing deeply. You're breathing shallow, and it builds up and it builds up and it builds up and it just fucking tightens and everything. Just breathe deep, stretch them chest muscles, stretch out. Oh man. Social anxiety. And it's something I struggle with even today. But there for a while, right after I got out of the Navy, it was hard for me to be around regular people. There's something about being in a room full of people you pretty much know you can trust. And then going to a bunch of people that over and over again the world proves you can't trust them. But you got to have faith. You got to keep trying. You got to get out there and get in it. There was a time, and I've talked about this way back, but not recently, most of you don't know, that social anxiety crippled me. I spent about 3 months in my home, 2 of which I didn't even leave my bedroom. It wasn't like I stayed in bed all the time. I was up. I just couldn't go outside. Couldn't be around other people. Even, it was like the sun was even battery acid. You seen Better Call Saul? That's what it felt like when I went outside, when his brother, whatever the radio waves or whatever. But yeah, it's physical as well as mental. Let me tell you, friends, you can work yourself out of that. If you can't come out of your room, go look out the window. Stand by the door until you can get out of your room. Get outside. Sit on your porch. Train yourself. Because you can do this. You're a badass. Human beings are social animals, and when we can't be social, that takes a mental toll too. I don't know how many of you have struggled with it, but it really is, and you have to help others. If you know someone in your family is going through this, it really is a physical affliction. Feels like that you're the Tonka truck that the elephant is standing on one foot. Oh, that's your chest. I used to also describe it like there was a telephone pole on top of my chest. But mostly, like that elephant standing in the Tonka truck when you're a little kid. It feels like you're the truck. Right here. Just pushing down hard, constantly. There's this giant weight on your chest. That's where that comes from. And it's a panic. It's anxiety. And you can beat it. There are medications that you can take that are light. And don't be afraid to rely on that shit. Ask for something non-habit forming. Stay away from the motherfucking Xanax. We'd all be better off if we didn't have to take pills, but some of us gotta. You have a chemical imbalance in your brain that your body isn't functioning, you need to replace that chemical. You can do it. You can get out on your porch, you can get out and walk around in your yard until finally you can be around other people. I myself, I can be around small groups. You would think me in these videos, I'm an outgoing guy, I'm happy and smiling and all that shit. It's because I've experienced that. I've walked around staring at the ground because I couldn't look other people in the eye, and other people never looked me in the eye. But as a result, I was isolated even around other people. But then I broke that. I started promoting music, and I got on stage in front of people, and I put on an act. I had a persona, and it was loud and obnoxious and hey, 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 that's me. And that is me when I'm showing my ass. That's what I was doing. It's even kind of hard for me to be on the radio sometimes. I don't know. It just feels like there are a lot of people I know that are listening, and that's the same thing as having their eyes on me. It's weird. Although it is a lot easier when it's just me and one other person on the radio. There's a studio full, it's hard. But they don't need me, really. They're fucking badasses. They do ask me to come, so I'll come. I gotta do it. I gotta make an effort. See, that's the thing. All you gotta do is make an effort and then take that other step. Because the first step is deciding to step. I know this doesn't mean a whole lot to some people who wouldn't understand it. You've never been through it, you can't relate. But I guarantee you, if you've got social anxiety, people understood every one of this, every word of this, every single bit of it. Be strong. Get out. Love each other. Be each other's motherfuckers. You see somebody hungry, feed them. You ain't got to talk to them to do that. Just, there's a McDonald's right there. See, look. When you look over and see that we'll work for food, there's a McDonald's. Sweet tea. It's hot. It's cold. Get them coffee. Hot cocoa. Some shit. Carry an extra blanket or a jacket behind the seat of your truck. Some warm socks. Huh? It'll be good. It's the season that people freeze to death. Be good to each other. I love you. Have a good one.
Lil Doggy.